let's go. So you still dig my country slang, my Texas twang, my slabbed out car, and my southern ass draw. My piece and my chain and the ice in my grill. Country slang, motherfucker, yeah, we still here. So you still dig my country slang, my Texas twang, my slabbed out car, and my southern ass draw. My piece and my chain and my ice in my grill. Country slang, motherfucker, yeah, we still here. I'm still here and I'm shining like I promised, my nigga. Vote for me, I'ma win like Obama, my nigga. I'm a country ass Bama with some city slicking ways. I can survive anywhere. Give me a couple of days. Drop me off at any hood and check back in the month. I bet my pockets will be fat, my stomach will be plump. I ain't a chump. I'm known to make the whole club jump. From the pistol grip pump, all them beats that bump. Coming down like a hailstorm. Yeah, I bomb. My best option now is for me to remain calm. Cause if you make a nigga lose it, I ain't cutting the rug. I'ma catch a nigga slipping, I'ma cut up a thug. Can you still dig my country slang, my Texas twang, my slabbed out car, and my southern ass draw. My piece and my chain and the ice in my grill. Country slang, motherfucker, yeah, we still here. So you still dig my country slang, my Texas twang, my slabbed out car, and my southern ass draw. My piece and my chain and my ice in my grill. Country slang, motherfucker, yeah, we still here. Eventually you mention me, but don't play with me, dawg. I done stayed on my grind, yeah, I did my job. Cadillac brain gripping, swinging throughout the South. Moving units, selling music, keep my name out your mouth. Gotta give niggas yeah, and I do too. But sometimes I don't believe how you do what you do. You's a lazy nigga, ain't hating on the next. You call it what you want, but homie, that ain't flex. Just a nigga sidelining while I'm running the game. Got these folks on the road with this country slang. All my niggas up top, fucking with easily. And all my niggas round the world is long live MC. So you still dig my country slang, my Texas twang, my slabbed out car, and my southern ass draw. My piece and my chain and the ice in my grill. Country slang, motherfucker, yeah, we still here. So you still dig my country slang, my Texas twang, my slabbed out car, and my southern ass draw. My piece and my chain and my ice in my grill. Country slang, motherfucker, yeah, we still here. Videos and videos, yeah, that's just what I do. You attracted to it, ain't I know you wish it was you, but it ain't all it and what you think it is. It's a whole lot of work, big money and big biz. It ain't a bunch of muddy cups and just cushion guards. Running around with the players, mingling with the stars. I done been on the grind for a long ass time, and finally a young player starting to get a little shine. I ain't switching up shit, I got creative control. It's still country rap tunes and not rock and roll. I hear the doubters and the fighters, but they never excite us. And if you ever mention Trill, make sure you invite us. So you still dig my country slang, my Texas twang, my slabbed out car, and my southern ass draw. My piece and my chain and the ice in my grill. Country slang, motherfucker, yeah, we still here. So you still dig my country slang, my Texas twang, my slabbed out car, and my southern ass draw.
Yeah. So you still did my country slang, my Texas twang, my slabbed out car, and my southern ass draw. I don't know if motherfuckers still dig it though, man. I don't know if motherfuckers still dig that shit, cause lately they been coming through here playing like they don't give a fuck about that shit. But then they'll jump on all kind of other motherfucking sites and be talking about, man, keep that type of shit alive, man. We gotta keep that shit alive, man. Man, we gotta keep that shit alive, man. What the fuck you doing to help keep it alive, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Saying we need to keep it alive is one thing, and participating and fooling with it because you're good with it is another. Nigga got to make lucrative moves out here, huh? Nigga gotta make lucrative moves. Everything he do got to be lucrative than a bitch, or I don't want no parts of it. I ain't no cockamamie ass nigga. I talk some cockamamie, but I ain't no cockamamie ass nigga. Let me apologize for being late because I said 2 o'clock, but I received a few phone calls in the meantime, in the between time. But I'm here now. I'm here now and I'm shifting gears on you queers. I'm shifting gears on you queers. I'm lying like a motherfucker. I got an automatic. Yeah, nigga. I'm Cadillacing with cold AC blowing, eating motherfucking bananas, drinking smoothies and shit like that. Eating on apples and shit. Begging for more work. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Begging for more work. How many niggas you know we begging for more work? But yeah, it seems like, you know what I'm saying, online these days, man, nobody want no authentic shit, man. You know how big it is, nigga, who I am, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga, it ain't gonna never be no more of this trill ass shit. You see millions and hundreds of thousands of motherfuckers talking about they love Pimp C, this and that, but when it's time to put some action behind it, only a handful of motherfuckers fool around. But nigga, why this nigga on the side of me? Nigga was on the side of me going. Nigga on the side of me coming back. Niggas, you following me, nigga? We was at, nigga, you following me. Nigga, we was on the side of each other at the goddamn gas station. Now you on the side of me again. I see you, boy. But yeah, man, niggas got to get they thumb out their motherfucking pussy ass when they talk about they buy some shit and be about that shit. You got trill ass niggas like Scott Eric, them, know what I'm saying? They really with the shit. Jesus Trevino, you know what I'm saying? Zay Sanchez, them, handful of motherfuckers light years away, you know what I'm talking about? Really with the shits. Everybody else looking Lewin. Everybody else playing peekaboo. Go play peekaboo with that bullshit. Cause ain't nothing but some trill ass, real ass shit going on over here. And ain't nothing I post, and ain't nothing I roast that I take back because I feel some kind of way about it. Bitch told me, you post a song with Billie Eilish, you goddamn right. I've been listening to Billie Eilish 2 weeks in a row. Give a fuck. What that's gonna do? Discredit who I am? I like all sorts of music. Don't put me in no motherfucking box. Don't put me in no motherfucking box. You see me with a fine ass black girl, don't put me in no motherfucking box. I'll pop back up with a bitch pale as snow. I'll pop back up with a bitch so goddamn white. Nigga, you think she a motherfucking ghost. But don't sit there and say, oh, he just like white girls. Because I'll backdoor motherfucking Mexicans that can make goddamn tortillas with her feet. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Niggas don't know me, man. Like bitches say, you niggas don't know me. You niggas don't know me. R.I.P. to V.I., man. UGK Posse, man. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to Ivory P, man. Happy birthday to Young Pimp, man. Free Young Pimp, man. See Young Pimp free in the hot minute, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And that motherfucking community post. I don't give a fuck what you think about it. You did? I'm looking for my trio niggas who got love that want to bless my nigga gang. Anything else is uncivilized. Niggas scream all goddamn day long. Man, I love you. Okay, bitch ass nigga, show it. In the living flesh, that nigga Cheers is here. In the living flesh, that nigga Cheers is right here. That's his flesh and blood. You say you got love, equate that shit to some motherfucking dividend and some opportunity and some resources. We got to get off the bullshit. We supposed to be the strongest race in the United States, on America, and above and beyond. We all over the goddamn map. But in the United States, in these different cities in the United States, we acting like the weakest motherfuckers ever. Anytime we come together, only thing we gonna come together to do is do some destructive shit. Suck my dick. I know I got some constructive niggas around. I know I got some niggas ready to build some shit. But let me tell you about this nigga I know, man. I ain't gonna put the nigga name out there, man, because I want to disinfect the nigga name. But the nigga is a multi-hustler like me, you know what I'm saying? Entrepreneur a spirit type nigga, man. I'm talking about doing this and that, this and that, this and that, and everything. But also the nigga mortician. The nigga moonlight as a mortician. You know what I'm saying? That's one of his gigs, the nigga mortician. So the nigga called me the other day, and I'm like, man, what's up, man? What you doing? He drive truck. He drive truck too. But I say, what you doing? You on the road? He like, nah, man, I'm at my other gig. I say, oh, what's poppin'? I can't figure which gig it is because he got so many. He like me. He like a Jamaican man. He got 10 jobs. He say, nah, my nigga, I'm at the funeral home. I say, already and shit. He say, man, I want to FaceTime you. I want to show you something. I say, man, I don't want to see nothing at that damn funeral home. He say, nigga, stop being scared. I say, I ain't no hoe boy. I ain't scared. That nigga like, nah, my nigga, I want to tell you something. I want to show you something. I'm like, what's up? Nigga say, man, this motherfucking bitch just come through. Hey, fine motherfucker. Pretty than a bitch. I say, well, she was trying to make some arrangements with one of her family members. Nigga say, hell nah. And that nigga hit me on FaceTime. I'm looking at shit, the nigga in the goddamn room, and the nigga got a table with a goddamn body bag on it. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? And that nigga unzipped that bitch. Tripping, man, what you doing? My nigga, that shit gonna give me nightmares. That nigga said, man, don't worry about that shit. Nigga said, man, look at this hoe. Man, that nigga unzipped that bitch, man. That bitch prettier than a motherfucker. His head, big titties and everything. Flat stomach, fine in the mother. Straight up to dial. I said, man, go on zip that bag back up, man. Quit playing with that dead body. The nigga said, I'm gonna zip that bitch up after I finish. I'm gonna knock that hoe out. I hung up the phone. Come on, man. The nigga said, I'm gonna knock that hoe out. Yeah, man, it's time for a little Kakammy, man. I just want to come through here and holler at y'all, fool with y'all, because I'm cool with y'all, man. But, yeah, man, niggas always talking about they down and down. Man, y'all niggas ain't down for nothing unless it got some celebrity status to it. Then y'all want to go run over there and chase motherfuckers. Or if it got some drama and some negativity to it. That's the only time you niggas with the shit. Niggas is always competing. Full of shit. They say it's always about competition when you watching sports. But even when you turn the sports off, let the games begin. When the games end is when the games begin. What do you mean? I mean, you just watch the competitive sport. Whether it be a one-on-one boxing or team against team, football, basketball, or whatever. They were competing to win title, trophy, whatever. But when the game is over, a new game starts. Niggas still competing with each other. It's a complex. You can't see nobody else but niggas. There was a video I did called Stay on Your Grind. And a lot of things I do, niggas can't figure it out. Because they don't know where I'm coming from. They don't use their wide frame thoughts. They use their small thoughts. Pessimism. Doubt. Knocking a nigga. So in the video, I depict everybody going on about their business, doing whatever they do. Gambling, drinking, hollering at hoes, and two niggas just fight. All day long, two niggas just fight. Some people handling business, some people stripping. R.I.P. one person was playing the guitar. What I was showing you was society, man. We be so goddamn busy in society that we don't pay attention. The writing is scribbled on the wall, but we never pay attention. So while all these things was taking place, an alien came down. He moving around in plain sight, fucking with shit. The motherfuckers so busy doing what they doing, they don't see it. And that's what's going on in the world today, man. Everybody's so busy that there's so much bullshit going on right around us, we don't even see it. Motherfucking aliens can walk in the mall holding his dick out. But every motherfucker, 98% of the motherfuckers gonna be in the mall, they head down in their phone. Scrolling Instagram, taking selfies, on TikTok, or arguing on Facebook. Twitter still got some shit going on, but like TikTok, I can't figure Twitter out no more. I don't really fuck with it. So while we all busy competing with one another, there's all kind of bullshit going on around us. Will we ever snap about it? Will we ever snap about it? A lot of people like to walk around and say they woke. And I believe a lot of people woke. They got a bunch of educational brothers that be online talking, doing what they do. But to the masses of people, how woke are they? How woke are they? I meet a lot of people, you know what I mean, doing these deliveries. Some people I talk to, some people I don't. People come from all over the world, and everybody got a different spiel. And I'm not prejudiced, so I talk to the white man from Tennessee. He over the road driving. I talk to the local joker like me. I talk to the kid who just began. I talk to the woman that's, man, I talk to everybody, man. I talk to the dock workers, the clerks, the janitors. Nobody excluded, because everybody got some game to give, even when they don't even know they delivering. But if you be so closed all the time, always in your phone, always caught up in the commotion of what your life got going on, you ain't gonna never pick up on no game, homie. You ain't gonna never pick up on no game. People be coming from all parts of the world, having all sorts of experiences. But sometimes we be so closed off. It be problems we trying to solve. And in our circles, we ain't got the answer. But here a person just came into town from a different part of the world. What you talking about is second nature to them. They can give you an answer real quick with no sweat off their brow. But you so goddamn closed mouth, shy, fucked off, paying attention only to the commotion going on in your world. You don't even open up your mouth. That don't bother me. That's your goddamn business. It's just I don't move like that. I've been revealing so much shit lately just by talking to people. Hey, how you doing? All right, yeah, you know. Hey, what do you do? You know what I mean? They ask, what do you do? I do this, I do that. Oh, I do this, I do that. Hey, I need to order this or I need to order that. Well, you don't say. Well, guess what? What's that? I'm the right motherfucker for that. Oh, well, can I get 24? You can get 24, 48. I don't give a fuck. You can get 72. You can get whatever you want, baby. I know I may look dusty because I'm out here in this truck and whatnot, but don't just think you ran into a motherfucking truck driver. Truck driving is what I do, part of what I do, but I do a whole lot of other shit too that make me all that I am. I got a troll right now making different accounts to come and criticize me a little bit. But basically what he's doing, he's patting me on my motherfucking back. Because the things that he's saying that he think I might feel some kind of way about, you're actually telling me about my accomplishments. I could be anywhere other than the places I've been to make me who I've become. So when you think you coming to shit on me by saying, oh, you a truck driver, well, you don't have all your facts straight, but that is part of what I do. You come to shit on me and you say, you trying to make comedy content. Puss ass nigga, that's my motherfucking personality. I've been clowning, nigga. It's just nowadays, nigga, I can make some chips by taking my show online. And niggas be jealous than the motherfucker. Cause them bitch ass niggas don't be having 2-3 motherfucking subscribers. They wanna tell me about my numbers being low. Hope, I know my numbers low. My numbers low because I'm not coming to the internet with the cockamamie shit that everybody else who get high numbers come with. And let me tell you what that is. In our culture, the black culture, we are entertained by each other's self-destruction. In our culture, we are entertained by other people's demise and destruction. I don't know if they do that in any other culture. I haven't been privileged to spend too much time with other cultures. But I spent plenty of years in our culture. And I know that pussy ass niggas celebrate each other downfall. Now, if you was raised well, old folks told you, don't laugh when somebody down. They say laughs catch. Now, I never knew what they meant by that phrase, but I always heard it. It could be my little brother getting in trouble and my mama whoop his ass. I might say, ah ha ha, you got in trouble and mama whoop your ass. Ah ha ha. Then she backhand slapped me in my motherfucking mouth. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? She said, don't laugh at him, because he's being punished. She say, laughs catch. Or, we used to make fun of people. We didn't know no better. We'll make fun of people. We might see somebody who walk a certain way, and they'll say, don't laugh. Don't make fun of that person. Your babies can come out like that. You're marking yourself. But these days, all the teachings that the old folks gave us, some want to disregard it. Now, all of it, you couldn't use. But when I think about it, I'm navigating from a whole lot of old school motherfucking rules. I'm implementing a whole lot of shit that my elders taught me, especially my mother. I'm not gonna say OG. I had elders around me. Even the ones who couldn't teach me nothing, I learned from them also. The ones who wasn't doing much of nothing, all the while was teaching me something at the same time. You equate, okay, this person does a bunch of nothing. What is his results? What is his reward for doing nothing? 9 times out of 10, he ain't got nothing. So that's a prime example that doing nothing is gonna have you winding up with nothing. So I knew at a young age that I was gonna do a whole lot of something. I ain't know what, but I was gonna do a whole lot of something. Therefore, I was gonna have me a whole lot of something. So I learned from the old folks. And these old school rules still apply. I still move off the navigation that they gave me. Some of it was outdated, and I had to revise it. Some of it was just cockamamie. But it's a whole lot of shit that they gave me that I could utilize, and I still utilize to this day. And I still implement. But yeah, so coming to me talking about your numbers low, well, basically what you're saying is, I'm a YouTuber. Then you say you a trucker. Goddamn, that's two things that's a stream of income. Then you depict some other shit. Oh, you a rapper that failed. Some old bitch, I make money out of my raps even when I'm sleeping shit no thought. It ain't the big old money like, 2 Chainz and all them boys. But every time I go check on it, it then accumulated and became more. So everything you think you saying about me, telling me this or that, you thinking it's an insult. Motherfucker, it's a compliment. Because it's an accolade. You did? Not an Escalade. You did? Not a Cadillac. Not an Escalade. But an accolade. For you dumb motherfuckers that's trolling the nigga, and it ain't that many. It ain't that many. If you want to know what an accolade is, I'll tell you. An accolade is a pat on the motherfucking back. It's a way of saying good job. So everything you think you telling me to chink my armor, nigga, you're actually saluting me. You're actually saluting me. And you can't chink my armor because I'm proud of myself. Me being proud of myself, the people who I put on for, my children, my family, I often ask them, are you proud of me? And without second guessing, without pausing, without having to think too long, their answer is always yes. I am proud of you. So at the end of the day, I appreciate all the other accolades I get outside of it. But that's the accolades I've always worked for once I became a father, which was 26 years ago. Now, cockamamie on the internet, I don't give a fuck about it. Because it don't stop not one motherfucking dollarine that I get on a daily basis. And trying to compare me to this one or that one and tell me where I'm at in life, I'm not in competition with nobody, motherfucker. I'm not battling with nobody. The only battle that I take on a daily basis is an internal battle. You did? The only battle that I take on a daily basis is an internal battle, meaning that I'm battling with myself to be better, to do better, be more patient. Don't be so quick to anger, because you might not know yourself, but I knows myself. And I remember when I wasn't as good as I am right now, I was quick to anger. That was entertaining, being quick to anger. That was entertaining, being violent. But at the end of the day, it always killed two birds with one stone. Everybody is capable of violence. Everybody. Everybody is capable of violence. It's just the question is, when it comes time, will you activate it if necessary? I don't want to return to that type of lifestyle. Now, that don't mean I'm going to sit up here and let a nigga take me and play with me any kind of which way. That don't mean that at all. But what it means is I'm thinking better. I'm reacting better. I'm reacting different. And let me say this right here on some real nigga shit. OG Percy, Kryptonite, Dewberry, OG Hollywood, King Shoe, even Loco Vision, even FDA. All you penitentiary niggas who now online talking like a motherfucker. Now online reminiscing about penitentiary stories, this and that, this and that. I have to say, I commend you niggas. I have to say that I commend you niggas. Because I ain't never been locked up a long time. And it's a very fortunate thing. I never wanted any other kind of way. But I visited that motherfucking prison for almost 30 years. Plenty of homeboys doing plenty of years. One of my brothers did 9 years. One of my other brothers did 20 years. Now he back up in that bitch on death row, and he been back in that bitch a dime. So that's 30 years under his belt. I've been dealing with prison stories and content about prison almost my whole life. But I want to commend you niggas for taking that shit to the internet. It's almost like therapy. Because each one of y'all, with y'all niggas' eyes done seen, the average civilian probably couldn't stand it. So I'll never take anything from y'all. The little slug I threw at you niggas was just my way of saying, God damn, nigga. I'm on a bench. I got necks. I can play ball. And I'm just talking about spit boxing and lip wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Spit boxing and lip wrestling. I'm just saying, goddamn, nigga, throw me the ball. I can hoop. But that ain't my field. That ain't my genre. That's y'all's story. That's y'all history. And it's entertaining like a motherfucker. You niggas is cutting up like a motherfucker in that day room and talking about them penitentiary stories. But I gotta say again, I commend every last one of y'all for keeping that shit on the internet and talking how y'all talk. But at the end of the day, leaving that shit on the internet. Because y'all know too well what extreme violence look like. It's almost like a secret society. Everybody can't be a part of it. And I got to respect that. I can't get in. I can't get in. But it's fortunate that I can't get in. Because that mean that my life turned out a little different. But I can tell you, I know what extreme violence looks like. I know what the degradation and the destruction of our people look like. Now to actually live in that shit year after year after year and be trapped in decisions you made at one part in time in life, but have to relive that shit for years. I don't know what that do to the psyche. I don't know how I would have survived that shit or who I would have became. And I'm glad I don't know. But I must commend y'all for being sane, having your right frame of mind, having productivity on your mind, and having the sense to take that shit to the internet instead of being in the streets and winding up back in a fucked up position. So let me get that off my chest and say that. I always admired my young homie King Shoe. I always thought about him and my little brother and a bunch of the young homies that took that ride. And I mean, went down there to the boys' home and the penitentiary and all that type of shit. I always thought about the shit they had to go through. And for them to come out and have a right frame of mind, them niggas was made. Every last one of y'all, you niggas is made. It's like you went through the furnace and you didn't get burned. You did? The scars are hidden. You niggas could see it in your mind. Y'all can share the stories and reminisce and be glad that that shit over with. And I commend y'all for that. I enjoy the stories. Do I enjoy the cockamamie when it's a bunch of plex and beef and this and that, this and that? The shit gonna stay online. If it's gonna stay online, I enjoy it like a motherfucker. But soon as boys wanna come offline and get active in them streets, it become foolish. Y'all ready survive the war zone. Y'all ready survive the place y'all had to prove to somebody that you was with the shit. Out here, you ain't got to prove a motherfucking thing, man. You want to prove you with the shit out here in the free world? I can tell you something about this free world. You want to prove you with the shit out here in this free world? Stay consistent and take care of your motherfucking family. Stay consistent and be that goddamn warrior that you know you is for your family. Anything else is a waste of motherfucking time. Don't get me wrong. I know it's enticing like a motherfucker to want to prove to another man how violent you can get. I know. It's a battle. It's a constant battle. It's a constant fight because that's what you used to. But this is how I survived in the free world. I had to take some of them, oh, you a hoe ass nigga. You did? I had to take some of them disrespects from motherfuckers who you knew you could pluck. I had to take that shit. I had to take a bitch telling you some disrespectful shit and you know you could pluck this whole head off. I had to take a pussy nigga playing with me. Because at the end of the day, nigga, I'm playing longevity and I'm playing to win. An old nigga told me something one day. I'ma share it with you. I gotta go turn a piece of paperwork in. And whoever watching but ain't saying nothing, hey, salute to you. Hold on. Yeah. Like I was saying, man. I understand that niggas has been through some extreme situations. My little brother's still on lock fighting for his life on death row. And we talk, and I gotta commend him too for having such a strong constitution. And when I talk to him, his circumstance and his situation is nothing that he complain about. And I like to put myself in other people's shoes to think about how would I handle some of these certain situations. And a lot of time, I be so thankful that I don't even have to consider that. I thank God that I don't even have to consider that because it's an extreme situation. But making it to this side of life, the older age, I look good than a motherfucker. That ain't for you niggas. That's for your bitches. It ain't many bitches come through here. I look at the analytical data. There's a few come slide through here and there. But I look good to the motherfucker to be my age. But I ain't late. I ain't tripping. I ain't wishing I was this or that. I've lived a great motherfucking life. I fucked whores from the east. I fucked whores from the west. I fucked Mama Gooddraw's daughter and her pussy was the best. Nigga, I done met Dolomite, shook hands with the nigga. I done rubbed elbows with all the elite stars. I done got drunk, smoked tweeds, and pitched woo with motherfucking stars. Nigga, I done been to L.A. and the swamps of Mississippi. I ain't got nothing to rhyme with that. I used to have a partner named Kippy. Yeah, shout out to Kippy wherever he at, man. Killer, man. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, say, man, I done it all, man. But it's much, much more to do, man. It's just a new side of life, man. A new slice of life, man. And you start doing things a little different. Yeah, you niggas might come and say, oh, this nigga juicing and blending. You goddamn right. I juice and blend in the middle of the motherfucking hood. Because I know what I'm doing for myself. But trust me, I know that side of life, man, where it get ugly. And like I said, some of us made decisions that maybe took 6, 7, 8 minutes of our life that cost us many years of our life. I'm not new to this shit. I'm true to this shit. I got homeboys doing life. Homeboys and did 26, 27 years. Murder. Anything you can name. And I salute and I commend them niggas, the ones that came home. And they silently trying to figure it out. They quietly going about their life trying to figure it out. Now, if them niggas know they could come to this internet and spit some cockamamie, some of them still wouldn't do it. Some of them still wouldn't do it. And I just have to take my hat off to them. I got homeboys that talk so good. Been playing a dozen ever since we were little children. That they professional shit talkers. But they won't bring that shit to the internet. So what I have to do is be me. And be thankful for being who I am. And be thankful for my story. My story ain't no little small piece of cookie. Nigga, I descend from royalty, nigga. Nigga, I am Hazel Leo. TGR. The Block Star. UGK Ruckers. UGK Posse. Well, right there with Pimp C. You ain't got to like it, but you gon' respect it. Because still to this day, 15 years later or better, niggas still banging that goddamn UGK out they goddamn speakers. And it ain't gonna stop. So if I hit these airwaves with my story and it don't interest you, keep on doing what the fuck you doing. I ain't mad at you. I just know you rather drama, bullshit, and negativity and cockamamie. Because this the true life story of a motherfucking hustler that won't stop and won't quit. That keep on reinventing itself and keep on getting better. Some niggas like it and love it and want some more of it. Some niggas try to act like it's average, but I don't give a fuck what you think, because it'll never be. It'll never be average. The past 20 years, nigga, you compare your life to what you've done, to what I've done. This is not a competition. But this ain't been no average shit, nigga. But I understand, like I was telling one of the homies yesterday, we both agreed. We gonna have to take the long route. But then if you down for longevity, it don't make you no never mind. When you down for longevity, it don't make you no never mind. You will take the long route. It don't mean that one route is better than the other. You just do what's best for you. You just do what's best for you. Without trying, I speak about knowledge and wisdom and elevation and growth. Without trying. Without trying, I'm positive than a motherfucker. Even though I'm cursing. Even though I'm hood than a motherfucker, I'm positive than a bitch. I am what you call an anomaly. I am what you call an anomaly. I'm a freak of nature. I'm a freak of nature. I ain't no hobo, but I don't walk around throwing my weight around, bumping and being aggressive and disrespecting folk. I give respect everywhere I go. I could see an ant and a cockroach on the ground, screaming, "Oh, please don't step on po me." And I'll speak to the ant and the cockroach. Tell them, go on about y'all business. It ain't gonna be me that end your life. I don't get a kick out of stomping a goddamn bug. If I'm gonna stump something, I want it to be about my size, my height, my weight. Now, if you make me mad enough, I don't give a fuck what you look like. Shit, you know. But I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. But I realize in this life, I am an anomaly. How you say it? Anomaly. I'm different. I'm unique. What you expect of me, I do the opposite. And it's not by design like, oh, he expect this, I'm going to do that. It's just who I am. You might think, oh, you weird, so. Nigga, I'm me. I'm me all day long. I ain't got to come to the internet and put on nothing different, nigga. This who I am, nigga. I clown. I laugh. I may kick it. But I don't bullshit. I hustle and I get down for mine. I takes care of my business. I takes pride in being professional. A lot of qualities that you would think is untrill because you don't understand what trill is. See, some people think trill is being irresponsible. Some people think trill is being gangster style. Some people think trill is being the biggest fool. Maybe when we were young and we had no direction or understanding. But as you age as a grown man, you take care of business and you put the foolishness away. You stay consistent. You stay strong. You keep your shoulders back and your head up. And you be dependable, my nigga. A nigga who flimsy, who word ain't shit. You can't depend on them for shit. That's a nigga you trust. That's a nigga that you trust. you trust that he gonna be the exact bullshit nigga that he showed you. You never have to serve yourself a upset when people consistently show you who they are. When people consistently show you who they are, you never set yourself up for an upset. You can trust that that's who they is. So if you've come around me and you've been a bullshitter 98% of the time, it ain't no way you finna come around me and convince me with 2% milk that you done changed. I'm sorry. It ain't nothing I can do about it. It's what you've displayed 98% of the time. So I am convinced. But on the flip side of that, if you kept it trilled in the motherfucker 98% of the time, you'll never have to convince me otherwise. You'll never have to get me to speak for you. I volunteer. You see, niggas these days, they act like the cat got their tongue. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. Old folks said, cat got your tongue. What the cat better not, man, get the fuck away from around me. But they'll know a nigga legend. They'll know a nigga works. But they don't want to feel no kind of way. They don't want to feel small. So they have a problem giving another man his accolades. See, I'm unique. I'm quite different. If you speak of a nigga that I know, been standing like a motherfucker, taking care of his business, and you ask me about that individual, you gonna think that that nigga gave me $1 million. You gonna think that that nigga paid me for promotion. But naturally, my nigga, I know how to salute a nigga and give a nigga his flowers. I'm quite different. I wanted to get on here with a little cockamamie, but it appears God always give me more messages than I think I want to spread. But I want to leave you with this. Me and one of my partners was having a drought. We couldn't find no Kagogi. So we was riding, and he seen a streetwalker, fine in the motherfucker. The small waist and a big ass. Now, I ain't the type of nigga that buys street booty or any booty. But he thought since he might just check on the price. He said, she say, shit, I'll give y'all some of this good head and this good pussy and throw in 5 more, I'll give you some of this ass. I say, God damn. Now, I didn't want none of it, but I was already in the car, and I wasn't going to be no hoe boy. If he felt like he wanted to partake in those 3 different hoes, have at it. Now, she didn't have no teethers in her mouth. All her teethers was far removed. So I said, I ain't going to be no goddamn third wheel. I'm going to get out the car and let y'all do what y'all do. Now, we parked on the seawall. And they got in the car, and the car went to rocking. Then all of a sudden, she said, ooh, I'm done with this shit. I'm done with this shit. She said, here your $25 back. I say, oh shit. What then went wrong? She said, I don't do all that kissing, my nigga. Mm-mm. Take your money back. I don't do all that kissing.